Hello, hello, hello. Can you guys see my shirt? Hopefully. Funny story. Make sure I'm live on my page. You guys, something went wrong. It keeps telling me something's wrong. Are you guys with me? I don't see a live. Oh, I see someone there. I wonder why my page is not showing me live, y'all. Let's see. Hello, Rosemary. Hello, Jennifer. How are you? Let me see. Oh, there I am. Look at my mess. Holy goodness sakes. Hello, Sandy Kelly. Thank you, Jennifer. You're so sweet. I have a mess. I'm supposed to have like this clean, great space, and I look very messy. Oh my heck. You guys, thank you for turning that porch light on. You guys are amazing. I did not realize I've been like, I don't know, we'll talk about it as the live goes on, but man, the last time I was live was February 11th. That's a long time, y'all. That's a long time. I'm sorry. Hello, Julia. I am so sorry. Wow, my numbers just went up and then they went down. It's probably because I have a mess. Okay, so first off, let me just say, hello, Sandy. I'm doing good today. Thank you. I've been crafting like crazy. I did put some makeup on, and I did put a little clippy in my hair, and I have bangs. And look, I have my new shirt on. This is March's shirt, y'all. Rosemary is ready to get these out. Hey, Wendy. Oh, thanks, Jennifer. Probably for good reason. It's been a long, what is today? Like, I don't know. I think it's been 2 weeks since I was live, y'all. Hello, hello. Someone said hello from me, one of my admins. Okay, so here's the month of January. March. March's shirt is James 1:17. Talks about being blessed, and it is not lucky but blessed. That is where you can order the shirt. There it is in the comments. Hello, Caitlin. Hello, Miss Pam. Hello, hello. The shirt prices are a little bit different, so go over, click the link, get your shirt. You can get it single ordered, or you can get a subscription, but it's really cool. So tonight we're going to do three things. I wanted to talk about the shirt. I want to work on a couple of the tier tray things, and then I want to show you something I made this morning, and I'm actually going to do it on a live. You are, Jennifer. You're so awesome. You're so awesome. I think I'm going to do like a thing for those of you who get a shirt every single month at the end of the year. I think I'm going to do like a special thing. If you've ordered one every month, I am going to do something special for you. I don't know what yet, but I think that Rosemary and I will we're going to figure something out. But first off, before I start on the tier tray stuff, I don't have a lot of stuff to make for it because I've already made it off camera. I was going through some stuff and I just couldn't hit that live button, and I'm sorry, but thanks to all of you amazing friends and several people reaching out and lots of encouragement, and most definitely the Lord for the tender mercies and reminding me that I am a daughter of His, and I can do this, right? I can do this. I can do this. So, let me show you what I did with the Dollar Tree black mat, okay? Dollar Tree black mat. I took a Dollar Tree shamrock, one of those really ugly ones, and I laid it on the black mat, and I took a paintbrush and outlined it, and then I took some chalk paint, and I actually used 3 different colors, and I just kind of filled it in. I traced it, and then I took it off, and then thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Wendy. I filled it in, and then I was like, it's so boring. What does it need? And then I added, so I took the end of my paintbrush, you know, like the sponge brushes, I took it off and threw it away because it was all green and nasty. And I turned it over, and I used the end of the stick to make my polka dots. So then I'm gonna put Scotch Guard on this, and I'm gonna put it in my front porch. So I think I'm gonna do this either live or I'm gonna do a reel of it. Don't you guys think this is so cute? I am so in love with this. Hey, Simply Stacy Designs, welcome. But look, is this not the cutest thing? And then underneath it, I have a buffalo check mat that I've had from Hobby Lobby for like ever. And then underneath that, I have 2 of these that I took and put sideways so it makes like a large mat, and I duct taped them together. So like I have black and then buffalo check, and then I'll have this on top of it. Is that not so cute? $1, y'all. $1 and some paint. So I wanted to show you that, and I will try to do a live or a reel or something, because I'm going to do one probably for a couple friends. So there's that. Okay. Y'all want to you want to see the bane of my week? This thing has driven me absolutely insane. Thank you, Wendy. This little guy, you guys know I'm not like a huge gnome person, but Mindy got this great idea that I needed to have some little Converse shoes, right? Look at these. Hey, Miss Tracy. So I've been like racking my brain for the last, I don't know how many weeks since I got him in the mail. Is he not the cutest thing in the whole world? Okay, he started out as Fu Manchu. He had like this gray beard, and I gave him a haircut, and he looked like a Shar-Pei dog. Anyway, it has been a nightmare. I have redone a gnome. He started out like this big, and then he was this big, and then, oh, anyway. About 6 gnomes later, this is the product. And his little legs bend, and so the tier tray, whatever tier tray he ends up on, because at the end of the night tonight, thank you, Steph, aren't they cute? And the black Converse, they're left and right shoes. And he has a little brown button, and I thought it was cute. I was gonna do like a little shamrock, but I just think it was just so cute. He needed Converse shoes, right? Oh my gosh. So anyway, he has arms and little hands, and I've never done that with a gnome before, but he's got a little bottom, and he's stuffed, so he's heavy. So he can like sit. So we're gonna play with him in a little bit when we get closer to the tier tray assemblage. And I have 2. So at the end of this live, we're gonna auction off the 2. So we have the tier tray set. That's this color, the green, white, and brownish colors. And then we have a riser set, and I made the riser, and I'm super excited. But I want to finish this. So we started this on the last live, I think, the Lucky with the unicorn spit. I think you guys remember. And so I finished painting the green, and I wanted to add some polka dots to it. So I have my chalk white Waverly Snow White paint. And I wish my comments would show up. They're there. There they are. Oh, you love the shoes. So I'm just taking the end of my paintbrush, and hello, Marcia. And I'm just gonna dot some little polka dots. We'll try not to take too long on this. I'm not gonna do a ton, but we want it to look cute because wherever this shamrock goes, it needs to look just absolutely adorable. And oh my heck, you guys, I got up like at 4 o'clock this morning and I'm getting deliriously tired. I have not stopped creating the entire day. I can ask a couple people. I have like called for approvals and I'm like, look what I've created. Look what I created. And I waited until 8:01 because I'm in the apartment, you guys. Hello, Daryl. Hello, Wanda. And I did not want to run any saws or my jigsaw. I had my jigsaw and I didn't want to run it until after 8 or 9 o'clock. And so I waited till 8:01 and I did it in the house. So I don't think anybody heard me. I hope. I'll find out because the manager of the apartment complex lives below me. Yeah, you are, Rosemary. Yes, you are. So I made a riser this morning, which you guys are gonna see. I made a surprise. Oh, you guys are I'm gonna unveil it on Monday. I'm super, super, super excited about it. Yeah, like it's been a productive day. And then I finally was able to get this gnome accomplished. I know this is a boring part. I'm sorry. But I wanted to save a couple things crafting because the last couple of weeks have been really hard for me. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you, my birthday's next week. Hello, Marcella. You just ordered your shirts, Jennifer. Look at you. Hello, Richard. Hello, hello. Last couple weeks have been hard. So, my birthday is next week, and with my cancer, I don't I don't mind this year. Like, I don't mind the age I am right now. But next week, I don't like that age. I don't like any numbers that end in 6. And I am like in the car the other day, and I'm just going to be totally brutally honest with y'all. Don't get mad at me though. Tracy, you're so sweet. Don't get mad at me for talking about stuff, because y'all are my people. But I was like driving and I was like, I have so many days until I turn a certain number. So I need to make sure my affairs are in order, because I either need to go in the next so many days, or I'm going to have to wait for like 380 days to die. Cancer can't have me for over the next year and so many days, because I refuse to die during this number of the year that I am going to be this year. Is that morbid or what? So I'm like literally in my car driving down the road, and I'm like having this conversation with the Lord, like, okay, here's the thing. I don't have very much time to get my affairs in order. Like, I mean, I have my affairs in order pretty much because I'm sick. But like, I just want to make sure everything's organized. I want to make sure my house is clean, and you know what I mean? Like, you know, like, I know it's weird, right? But I'm like, it's going to have to wait like over 300 and whatever it was, 78 days or however many days. That's just what I decided. It's just gonna have to wait. So y'all are gonna be stuck with me unless my birthday is March 1st. Hello, Janet. You hid your closet and lost your mind. You turned 50 a couple weeks ago and you embraced it and you're loving it. I love that. Hello, Karen. So that's kind of where I've been like, but I'm literally going down the road and I'm on a country highway and I'm like thinking these things like, so here's our shamrock. Is that not the cutest? We're gonna let that dry and then we're gonna put some ribbon in that hole right there. I don't know if you can see it, but we're gonna let that dry. So I'm gonna keep talking while I wipe this brush off, but oh, Jennifer, I don't know about that. If you'd seen me these last couple of weeks, you would be like, oh dear. It has been, I have had to have lots of talks with God and lots of, I should have went live and just talked to y'all because I literally have had to lean on some really close people because it's been rough. Like, I think I finally have been able to put it into, and this is not like a sad thing. I don't want this live to be sad. I don't want people to leave the live because it's sad. But like more of like an awareness type thing, I guess. Okay. The next thing we're gonna do, let me just explain to you real quick. These are cute little clothespins. And I took apart a Dollar Tree. Hello, Kathy. Oh, Karen, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Karen. Yeah, you're welcome, Rosemary. You're awesome. I am sorry, Karen. I hate to hear that. But these are clothespins, and I took a Dollar Tree necklace, and I took the shamrocks off of them, and I painted them. Hey, Elizabeth. And I did 3 of them. I consulted with Elizabeth, and I'm doing 3 more live. So I painted them. See, they used to be this kooky green color and shiny, and I painted them to match that crisp apple green. And we're gonna glue them to the paper clips because what we're gonna do with them is put them on the handle of the tier tray. So I'm just gonna glue them on there. So here's my awareness thing, that it was kind of like an aha moment. I don't know. But when you have, and for those of you who haven't ever had to deal with an illness, or someone who's had an illness, or even if you have, maybe this might help you explain it to someone, or I don't know, maybe you already had this and maybe it's just me that didn't really put it into perspective or be able to explain it into a way. Hello, Beverly. Be able to explain it in a way that somebody might be able to understand that doesn't understand or can't grasp the concept of what an illness or mental health or any of that. So with me, cancer, the kind of cancer I have, you guys, we've talked about this, is called pheochromocytoma. It's a really rare cancer. Normally it doesn't turn into cancer, it just is like a tumor, and they usually come back benign and they go with surgery, they go away or whatever. Mine have come back. Hello, Karen Stewart, welcome. And the presenting symptoms are hypertension, anxiety, depression, like hormonal stuff. And when and then it the doctors don't usually catch it in time because it's masked. It's here's my ribbon. We're gonna put this on because it's dry enough. Sorry, I'm multitasking, but they don't usually catch it because they band-aid it. They don't realize that it's cancer. They think it's hypertension or depression and anxiety. And so people often pass away from the cancer because sometimes it doesn't show in your white blood cell count or your red blood cell. Things don't show. It doesn't show. Hello, Tuli. Hi, Bonnie. Hello, Carolyn. Hello, another Karen. So I'm very fortunate that they found it. But I guess what I'm trying to explain, I need to just spit it out. I'm having a hard time spitting it out, but when people are struggling with cancer or mental health or like an autoimmune, like lupus or thyroid issues, or there's so many things. Hello, Jamie. So many things that people struggle with that we don't see on the outside, right? We don't see on the outside. And it's not tangible. It's not like it. Okay, here's what I said to my kids. I said to my daughter the other day, or a couple weeks ago when I was struggling. If I was, thankfully I'm not, but if I was in a wheelchair and I'm in the kitchen and I'm trying to cook dinner or something, and I need to reach up into the cabinet and get something, what would you do? Knowing I couldn't reach what I needed. She's like, well, Mom, I would get it because I know you're in a wheelchair. And I'm like, exactly. You would just automatically reach up into the cupboard and get what I needed because it's physical. You can see that I can't get up and stand and get into the cupboard. If someone is falls and is bleeding or is unconscious in the road or something has happened, people rush to their aid because it's visible, it's tangible, right? Does that make sense? Throw me some hearts if that makes sense. Hello, Sandra. Hello, Karen. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Like, it's a tangible thing. You can see someone is bleeding or someone is unconscious or someone's in a wheelchair. They need help. But when someone is struggling with something that you can't see, like mental health illnesses or disorders or anxiety and depression or cancer or all of those things, it is so hard, and people don't, it's so hard to explain, and it's so hard to explain that nobody can fix it for you. No one can fix my cancer for me. No one can fix the anxiety that I have around the cancer for me. Nobody can fix the days that I feel like, okay, well, I either need to go in the next so many days or I gotta live for the next 300 and something days because I'm not going when I'm that age. Hi, Cynthia. Hey, Karen. Okay, so here's a piece of the tier tray. Look how cute that is. Cute, right? There's the other side. And it will sit like that or like that, however you like it to sit. Okay, so let me show you. So if that makes sense, I mean, I just wanted to kind of throw that out there just because I haven't been live. And those are kind of some of the reasons I've just really struggled lately. Thanks, Marcia. With the things going on. And I haven't felt good. My blood pressure's been crazy, which is part of the cancer that I have. It's been crazy, out of control, crazy. Like, needed to be hospitalized crazy, but refused to go to the hospital. So, thank you. Oh, thank you for the stars, Jennifer. You're so sweet. I love you. Thank you. Thank you all for being here. You guys are amazing. Okay, so I found these. I showed them to you a while back. They were part of my Hobby Lobby thing. I'm going to put them in the gumdrol jar. And then I'll have to go buy another thing of them because actually I'll probably buy some cute green candy or white candy to go in this when I mail it out to whoever gets it tonight. But look at how stinking adorable that is for the tier tray. Is that not so cute? So look, we're starting to get our little stuff together. And I wanted to get, I'm just starting to get all the pieces. So we've got our gnome with his Converse. We've got our shamrock with the black and white that match our Converse, right? Woo! The dogs are barking about something, or Kimberly's barking about something. We've got our shamrock clips. I'm gonna put them in the jar because I don't want to lose them, or the bowl. Okay, if you guys remember, I made one of these for a riser for the 4th of July tray, and I'm probably going to do one of these live, but this is actually a metal 1 and a 7, and I painted them, and then I stamped Lucky on here, put a shamrock, and then I put some scrapbook paper on the back just for some color, and so, you know, I like it double-sided. I will include some, whoever ends up with this, I will include a couple shamrocks to go with it, and you can paint them whatever color you want. I'll put a couple in there. Hey, Miss Sue, how are you? So this is part of that tier tray set. So that is something I did when I was quietly trying to stay anxiety out of bed, but not anxiety full of depression and cancer and all the treatment stuff and all that. Here are some books that I put together. It's not books, it's wood, but they are painted, they are glued together, and they have the gingham ribbon, and they say "Luck of the Irish," and it kind of says, it looks like it says lick, but it is a U in there. I don't know why, but it says luck. Oh, look at you, Sue. Look, Sue, I have my new shirt on. New shirt, not lucky, blessed. James 1:17. Loving it. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items so far. Okay, this is one of a super cute thing. Okay, so I turned this had a heart on it, and this I stained, and then I added the shamrock, the button, of course, and then this I turned into a little house, and I took one of the squares and cut the door out, and I put a miniature half bead on there for the doorknob. And then there, behind this, you can't really see it, but it's a huge brown button with the word Lucky on it. And then I added some sticks and I painted them white. And then I painted the doorknob white. So it's a double-sided house, and it's stained and ready to go. Double-sided. Thanks for turning that light on. So all of this, I'm gonna set my little gnome guy with his little legs right there so you can see that he sits by himself. Let's see what my comments aren't. comments are not being live over here. I don't know why. That's okay. Okay. Then we have a rolling pin that I covered in paper. Thank you, Rosie. This is it's just shamrocks, and it's all this green, kind of all is just matching, right? Okay, we have some beads for the tier tray. All of the different greens are in this. Super fun. Got lights. Of course, we've got to have lights, right? Got a strand of lights. I should probably undo these. And I appreciate you for being here and watching, y'all. I know there's lots of everyone on, and I am so grateful that you're here. You're on replay. Thanks for watching on replay. These can be tricky little things. If you unwind them just right, they do pretty good. But if you don't, okay, so we're getting there. Okay. So now we have our lights ready for when we do our tray. Oh, Jennifer, you're so sweet. Oh, what fun parties we could do. I have been busy, Sue. I wasn't idly sitting by. I want you guys to know that. You guys have been forefront of my mind. Believe me, every day that I didn't go live, I was feeling terrible for not going live. This, I have a ribbon I want to put on, but here's our pot of gold. This goes on the tier tray. Okay, this is something that I actually really love this piece too. Okay, you're gonna get this riser because I don't know what kind of tier tray you have, and I want to make sure your things are elevated. So it's just a riser that I made. It's a coaster. I added some white beads to it, and it makes a good little riser. Oh, look. Okay, you guys. This was a little truck that said love on it. I wish I had a before picture, but it said love on it, and I turned it into a lucky truck. So what I did was I took I don't have that necklace with me, but that Dollar Tree necklace, the gold necklace that I was telling you all about, I cut them all off and I colored them. I painted them, sorry, I didn't color them. I painted them the green, that crisp apple green, and put them all over the hearts that were here. And then I put a rack, like a truck. Hello, Monica, how are you? And I think it turned out so adorable. And then, because I like to do double-sided, I did bigger shamrocks in the stripe, the plain, the cupcake wrapper, the bow with a button. Is that not so cute? And it stands. Isn't that the cutest thing ever, y'all? Loving it, right? And then here is a little towel because we have a gnome. Hello, Sally. Welcome, everyone. The towel is a gnome towel, and it goes with it. So, and then we have some filler pieces, like this stuff. So I'm gonna put this stuff back over in the bucket, and we're gonna put the tier tray together. Sound good? Hey, Monica. We're gonna put this tier tray together, top to bottom, all around. And then we're gonna do the riser. And then we're gonna do, at the end, we're gonna auction those two off. And the riser set, the whole thing is up. Oh, and then we have my banners back here. I don't know, I'll raise up the camera, but it's the bingo banners for St. Patrick's. Okay. So, here's my tier tray. And hopefully y'all can see this okay. So I'll pull it back just a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my lights just so I don't forget and have all this stuff. I'm just going to go around, down, and over that way. I'm not going to do them too crazy because I have to take it off and pack it and get it out on Monday to whoever wins this lovely trip. We're just going to get some lights and I'll spread it all around. Hey, Miss Carolyn. Oh, thank you. You're so funny. Okay, so I think, oh, hold on, let me do these little clips. These are so fun, and I made 6, okay? So I'm gonna put them right here. They fit perfectly on this tray, like this. 2, 3, like that. Okay? And then I'm gonna put some on the back. So there are 6 altogether. So you get 6 of the clothespin, the mini clothespins. Isn't that the cutest? Isn't it cute? I think it's cute. Aww. Karen, okay, no worries. Thank you. I am praying for you too. And then I'm going to add the 17 right in the middle, like that. Let's see, guys. Like that. Cute, right? I'm going to take the little riser and put the books on it so it's nice and high so you see it. Put it towards the front. See if I can see what I'm doing here. And I think I'll put the Lucky Shamrock on the back. For some reason it wants to tilt on me. I did it before. I'm gonna put my towel, I think, actually I'm gonna put it on the bottom. We're gonna put that on the bottom. We're gonna put the house on the back. And I'll turn the tray around for y'all to see. I'm not sure where I want to put him yet. I didn't think about his little, there's something I gotta think about. I didn't think about his bum. Originally I was gonna put him on a swing, so I'm gonna have to make him a riser. So for now, we're gonna put him on a glue stick. Pretend that's a riser. And he can just be chilling. You can arrange him however you want, y'all. And we're gonna do this. Of course, this doesn't look quite the same with the there's so much when you're putting it all together. And then when you, hello Barbara. And then when you put it together, it's like, where did it all go? Oh, bubblegum machine. That's what we're missing. I'm gonna put my little gold coins in the back. And I'm gonna put my bubblegum machine in the front, right there. Okay, tell me, this is not adorable. Okay, I'm gonna try and move it without everything falling apart. And knowing me, I probably will add, actually I am going to add, hold on one second. I have this really cute green bowl. It's blue on the inside, but I'm adding it to the back side. And I'm putting the towel in it. So you can't really see it a whole lot, but the coins are back here. Okay. Now, let me see if I can move this. Okay, here we go. You guys ready? Too awesome, adorable. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna move it around. Oh gosh. One of these days I'm gonna get like a huge Lazy Susan that will fit everything. But look at how adorable, you guys. I need more filler up here. Okay. Did I tell you that was gonna happen? Because normally you don't move your tier tray stuff around. I can't ever do it because I have ledges and it falls every time. Why do I try? Why do I try to do it every time? Okay, hold on. We're not done. We're going still. Okay. There's our gnome with his legs just chilling over the side. His legs are still intact. Hey, Ron, how are you? Look at his Converse shoes. Are they not so cute? There's our pickup truck. I don't know, what does it look like? More like a Chevy or a Ford? I don't know. Our towel, our bowl, our glue stick holding up our stuff because I have to make another riser. Okay, look for a sec. Here's our cute little pins, our clothespins. They come off, so if you don't like them up there, maybe you want to string your lights up there, you can. There's our house. It's reversible, so maybe you want to switch it around and put the shamrock on the other side. You can totally do that. It's totally reversible. And then we see on this side we have the pot of gold, we have the shamrock, we have the beads, and then I'll put some more filler on. And our set of books. And then the bowl. So there's tray one. Hey, Vanessa. Vanessa, look. Look how cute he is with his Converse. Look at how cute. His little legs hang off of the tray. He's like stinking adorable. Adorable. Adorable, adorable. And look at that. You guys, this tray is so cute. Okay, so remember, at the end of the night, we're doing this tray, and we're doing the riser set and the bingo banner set. We are auctioning all of this off tonight. Okay, so I'm gonna move this over here. And then I'm grabbing this set. Okay, so this one, I made the riser this morning. It's just a simple wood riser. It has little feet. It's not a big, I mean, it took time and supplies, obviously, but it's just a little riser. And then I took this. And I think this is really cute. It's antique wax, and it has an iris blessing on it, and it says St. Patrick's Day. And I made it to where it stands on the riser. Okay. Then I made some beads, or got some beads for this tray. So we have a little string of beads. I found this, Hobby Lobby. Cute, right? Now I did put some foam up here to kind of stop it from filling, because the gold for his top would literally cost me a ton of gold. Hello, Tammy Rogers. Vanessa Wright. So cute stuff. I have a candle that I think would be cute on the riser because there's not a second level, and so I thought it would be super fun to have this kind of like on the riser. And then I thought we would fill his hat with all these little gold pieces. So really what I made on this was the riser. I redid a bunch of work on this piece right here. I reworked this. I think this is adorable, and I'll glue these in, but I wanted to show you what I was doing. These are from Hobby Lobby. They're just little gold coins. They're just a little bit different than the ones from Dollar Tree or the big ones from Hobby Lobby. This will come with it if you choose to use it. You can. You can take some of those and put in there. I have an output filler on this one as well, but I've got little shamrocks you can put in this one, which I think are kind of cute. Or there's bigger gold coins. So this one will come with a couple options. And then as a bonus, because this one is kind of a different kind of one, it has one of these. It says St. Patrick's with buttons and a bow, and then shamrock on the back. And this is just a bonus. I don't know where or how you would style it, or if you want to just set it in front, or if you want to use it on a different piece, but it's just a bonus. And then we have, hello Ruby Cooper, hello Joanne. Let's see. So sweet, you guys are so sweet. And then we have the bingo behind me. Can you guys see let me move my camera up just a little bit. Hopefully you guys won't fall. And my laser won't fall. Okay, can you see those behind me? Those are the banner. Those all come, there's two sets right there. And those are $24.50 not put together. So those are already designed and ready to be hung. So with that being said, we have our shirts. These are available in the store. This is March's scripture tee for the month. It is James 1:17. Not lucky, but blessed. Let's see. Elizabeth, are you on here still? Elizabeth, are you on here? Let's see if Elizabeth's on here. In the comments, maybe. It turned out so cute, right? Okay, you are here. Elizabeth, can you be my timer? Are you guys ready for an auction? Can I see some hearts if you guys are ready for an auction? Hey, Miss Yvonne, how are you? Okay, we're ready. So, she's here. 3 minutes, yes. Yes, we are ready. Okay, so Um, I've had a long talk, and because of medication needs and all the things, the big tier tray, most of my tier tray, this is really hard for me, you guys. I hate doing this. Hey, Miss Yvonne, how are you? You're about to see the cutest St. Patrick's Day tray ever. This is just my riser one, but we're gonna do an auction. So, this one, I don't know what to put on. I didn't talk about what to put on this one. Okay, I know this one has to start out at least 25 because this one is $24.50 DIY kit. So the banner, let's do the banner first, okay? So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bingo St. Patrick's Day banners, vintage and more rustic blended. If you can see, they have ribbons, buttons, glitter. They have all the things in them. And we're gonna start that out at 25 for 3 minutes. And I can't see. So Elizabeth is going to be it's 9 pieces starting at 25, Elizabeth. So when Elizabeth puts stop in the comments, that will be the bid above her will be above the stop will be who wins. So it's 9 pieces starting at 25 is a St. Patrick's Day banner, Elizabeth. So when you say go, the bidding starts, no dollar signs, just the numbers. And then the last bid underneath, whenever she says stop, the bid right above her, I guess, is the winner. Okay, go, Elizabeth. See if this works. Okay, we are go. So, oh, let me move. So, I guess I could, let me pull this down and show you guys, in case you don't remember. Here's the first part of it. Jennifer's at 25, Rosemary's at 28. Okay, here's the first part. And they'll be like spiffied up before they get mailed off. These are the completed ones. But this is the first 5. Jennifer's at 30. Okay, there's the first 5. And then, and these are super cute. And I made these and I love them because I love my vintage bingo banners. And I promise when you get this, it will be well worth it because it'll have more stuff on it. But look at it, she's so cute. She's got flowers, she's got pom-poms, she's got little mini clothespins with sayings. He's got loops and tags and mercantile and clothespins and burlap. So we're at 30. Jennifer's at 30. This one says good luck. Has a little cute gingham on the bottom. Hello, Sheila. How are you? Super cute. That has shamrocks on it. There's that one. And then this one. This is the pot of gold. Hi, Lucy. And here's the pot of gold. So we are at Jennifer with 30. So that's 9 banner flags. They'll have all the ribbon in between them like this. And you know me, I never, like, I'll send you some extra stuff to go with it. But they're all handcrafted These ones I made. This one has a brad with like the shamrock I made out of the hearts. So super cute. They have like the little, all the different things. They're just super cute. I love them. The horseshoe is out of the little faux leather with the tags. Super fun. So Jennifer's at 30, I think is what I saw. You are good. And it's probably getting close. I don't know. I can't see the timer. My phone can't say news. So that is the first one. Then we're going to do the riser next. Hello, Wanda. So here's our banner flags. Here's our pot of gold. Here's our good luck little guy. Stop. Okay, Jennifer, congratulations. You're going to be all set for St. Patrick's Day. Girl, these are going out Monday, okay? Monday. Okay, so let's do this one real quick. This is the riser. It comes with the wood riser and everything on the board. And this is reversible. This is just an add-in. It's not anything big. But it has an Irish blessing saying on a stand, the candle, the beaded garland, this cute little mug, gnome mug candle, because it is a riser, not a two-tier tray, so it doesn't make me nervous to have it. You haven't got your, yes, Monday. We were waiting on one piece, Miss Wanda. Okay, Elizabeth, go. Riser is included, yes. So the whole thing, all of it is included. All of it is included. I can tell you right now, the cup was, I think, $9.99. And then the gold, beads, Irish bustling, this, I'll just set it in the front. And then you can design it how, but you can use this riser all the time. You can use it for lots of things. I'm so confused. Jennifer, 50. Silly. Okay, so we're at 50 for the riser set. I might have to add in some more stuff. You're so amazing. This is fun. This says, blessings on St. Patrick's Day. Hope there's lots of happiness that brings your heart delight, and you see God's many blessings shine around you fresh and bright. And then it has the Celtic cross and the gold, and then the stain around it. And then, of course, your pot of gold, your beads, your little gnome cup. Yes, thanks for the hearts. You guys are amazing. Then we have the candle, and it's gold lid, and it is a ball jar, or no, a mason jar, and it's green, matches our little gnome. The beads have all the grains in them, of course. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. Wanda, I will message you as soon as this is over. Hello, Lupe. How are you? Oh, and then this. This is just a yappa, as I always say, an extra. Me experimenting with some fun things. So, shamrock on one side, St. Patrick's on the other. And it's super cute. Super, super cute. And then you can go get your shirts. The prices are a little bit different, so go check that out. And then when we're done with this one, we're going to do the big St. Patrick's Day tray. I'm super excited. I'm super excited. super excited. Do you guys like this? Then Monday, we're going to hit the ground running with spring and Easter. And I have some amazing, super exciting, fun news to show y'all. Part of what I was working on this morning, but I can't show you till Monday because... Okay, stop. Congratulations, Miss Jennifer. You have won 2 things. There you go, Missy. You're all set. You're going to be decorated in that new house no time. I'm going to hook you up. Whoop. I'm going to hook you up. This is all yours. And I love these risers. Like, I think this is so cute. And it's made by me. So, Vanessa with I'll Be Crafty has one of my risers and a couple other things I've made. And I believe she loves them if she's on here because she uses them in a lot of her pictures and they're in a lot of her backgrounds. So, I know she likes them. Okay. Here we go. This is the big one. Here's the big one. All right, this one we are starting at, what did we say, 50? Because it did take a lot of time to make everything, and I will make sure whatever it goes for, you definitely will get your money's worth. You'll get several risers. You get the bowl, you get the books, you get the filler, you get the chocolate candies, the gold. Congratulations. Yes, thank you, Sue. You get the lights, you get the towel, you get the beads, you get the truck, and the little double-sided, everything's double-sided. I may even double-side the gnome, I don't know. But you get this stinking cute gnome with these shoes. These Converse shoes, you guys. And he's got a button on the top. And Elizabeth, you just say, yep, sorry, yep. Tray not included, nope. Not this one. But I am going to be doing a tier tray auction only with all one-of-a-kind tier trays, you guys. So stay tuned. So, we will go through. Go ahead and start. Hey, Claudia, how are you? Kimberly, hello. Go. Okay, bids can start. And I'm just going to start going through these. We got the double-sided house with the little door. And the lucky sign with the button behind it. Then we have the double side with the shamrock and the button, of course. Then I'm just going to pick up each thing because turning the tray is going to be really hard. We have the double-sided truck with the rack that I made with the shamrocks. And then the other side has big shamrocks, one striped, one plain, one mini. And then the bow with the rack, and it stands alone. We have the 17 for St. Patrick's Day with Lucky and the Shamrock. It is double-sided, and it goes like that. We have a bit of 50. Let's see what we can get, y'all. This is for the cause I promise. We have a gnome. He has little arms, he has a nose, a button, he's got stripes. These legs are bendable, so you can do what you want with it. He can do high kicks, he can do back kicks, he can do all the things. Oh goodness, Claudia, that's terrible. He can do all the things. Jennifer's at 100, y'all. Y'all, Jennifer is on a roll tonight. We have these shamrock little clips. Okay, so I think I got everything on the first level. Second level, we have this adorable gnome, shamrock, 4-leaf clover, actually just shamrocks and gnome cow. Yeah, she did, Sue. She sure did. We have this green bowl. Isn't that cute? You can do this for spring too, and Easter. Oh my gosh, yes. You can do a stack of books. It says Luck of the Irish or Luck of the Irish, whichever way you read it. But it's super cute, glued together. It's green on all sides. I might even put a little clover there or send one with you. It has the riser that comes with it. Like that, just because this tier tray is a little bit deep. It has the striped with the lucky and the horseshoe that we made together. And then we have the polka dots on the other side that we made tonight. And then I put the gingham, the black gingham check on the back. We have the pot of gold with the chocolate in it. We have shamrocks for filler. Let's see if I can move this. We have our gumball machine, and it will have different, oh, stop. Hello, Kelly Blake. And then we have the beads and the lights. And Jennifer, you stole the show tonight, sister. You make me want to cry. You make me want to cry, girl. Because you, my friend, are helping get cancer meds this week. So thank you. Normally I wouldn't say that, but it is what it is. And I've been transparent with you guys, and I'm not about to stop now. I mean, we're in it for the long haul, right? Show me some hearts. You're in it for the long haul, yeah. Thank you, Jennifer, and to everyone who is watching. I love you too. You guys, I apologize for being MIA for 2 solid weeks. I hope that you do see and read my posts and know that I do love y'all, and I am thinking of you, and I do still pray about you. Thank you, Elizabeth, and thanks for being the timer. Thanks, Rosemary, for encouraging me along this week as well. Thanks, Mama. I'm human like everyone else, and sometimes it just gets a little bit darker than I can handle. Keep up with the fun stuff, yeah. It does. It gets a little bit darker than I can handle, but I'm still here, and thanks, Miss Sue. My goal is to probably gonna make me cry, but continue to inspire and hopefully somehow give you guys strength any way that I can, and back to inspire, you know, give you inspiration and creativity in the things that you do. In your lives, whether it's creating, decorating, organizing, through your faith, through helping others, through getting out of bed, and hey Tara, hey sister, one day at a time, right? Yeah. So like, that's my goal right now, is to hopefully set an example, mostly to my kids that are still at home, especially. That I can, even when it's hard and I am struggling, that I can turn to the Lord for help. And that I know that He's there. And on the hardest days when I don't think I can keep going, there's always reasons. And there's always, something always shows up. Someone always shows up. There's always, I don't want to say signs, but there's always those blessings that sometimes are hard to recognize, but they always, at the end of the day or the end of a hard week, are there. And I can look at them and say, the Lord was there and He knew what I needed and He knew who I needed in my life. Because none of us know what it looks like, but this last 2 weeks have been hell for me. That's just the simple plain truth. And last weekend I had the opportunity, as you guys saw, I got to go see my son and my daughter-in-law and my sweet grandson. And one of the things that I got to do was, it was sad, y'all. I was sad because I wasn't very sociable. I didn't feel well. And I spent most of the time in the guest bedroom in my room. And my son and daughter-in-law came in. And they took the time to sit on the floor with me. And they talked to me. And my son said, Mom, can we pray with you? And I think that in that moment, it kind of jolted me a little bit. And I was able to, y'all, it sounds so sad. But then I actually took a shower and came out of my room and took a shower. I ate, spent the last little bit with them before I left, and it was beautiful and it was great, and it was exactly what I needed, and I know that the Lord knew that I needed that. And so, and then what was made it even more beautiful was that I felt like I needed to share that with y'all. And his little face on my page, I hope brought you guys some joy, because he's so sweet and he's so innocent and such a beautiful baby and so happy. And it's just a small reminder, they're just so, who's closer to the Lord? No one's closer. Those babies are so close to the Lord. And I just felt like someone would, isn't he priceless, Jennifer? He is. Someone and someone's would feel what I was feeling, in the fact that I just needed to make sure, for some reason, you guys matter too. You guys matter. You are loved. You all let me know that I am loved and I'm cared for. And I want to make sure that you all know that you are loved and you are cared for. because I do love and care about all of my followers. I have had nothing but love on my page. Everyone has been so kind to me and my family. And I did not mean for this to turn into this tonight, but y'all showing up and being here. And after me not being here for 2 weeks, again, it's just, I can't make promises, but so thank you for your prayers. Yes, they knew, they did. Amos Jane. So with that being said, I just appreciate it. Thanks for everyone who's been praying for me. Thank you for those who knew I needed to go live today, and I did reach out to a couple people and said, please make sure I go live today. If I don't, please come and pick my hands up, pick me up and make me go live. I don't care what you have to do, but make me go live before this day is over. So, yeah. So here we are. Congratulations, Jennifer. You totally made my night. I will be able to get my medications this week, and that is a beautiful thing. You are always in my prayers as well. Kimberly, it has been very scary for my kids. More than you know. More than you know. Anyway, with that, you guys, I love you. I will see you soon. I know I will see you Monday for sure, because Rosemary is not going to let me get out. Thank you for letting me know I rocked the live. Rosemary is not going to let me get out of doing my live on Monday, because I literally called her this morning and I was so excited after my 4 o'clock adventure of creating this new little fun thing I have to share. So Monday sometime, early evening-ish, I'll go live and show you guys what I have in store. But until then, have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Thanks for spending some time with me and each other, and go find another creator to watch. And if you're watching the replay, thank you. Hello, Laura. I am so glad everyone's here. Thanks, Claudia. Lots of love to everyone. No worries. You're fine, Rosemary. You guys are good. We love you all. Thank you. Good night.